Darren, how happy are you with the character and determination shown from your squad this evening?
Well, we've discussed it in the dressing room about being a little bit more resilient in games, and I think today was probably the perfect game to show that the lads, in terms of their attitude and resilience and determination to pick up 3 points, was there to see.
Fell behind fairly early and then free kick right at the end of the half time. Will Jenkins-Davis behind it. Were you confident?
Yeah, I was. I've seen him do that at youth level a number of times. It was good contact he made on the ball, and it gave us a little bit of hope. After going 1-0 down, I felt, against the run of play. It was an individual error, but players today made mistakes, but they didn't die after them, which allowed us to go 3-1 up, which was very, very pleasing. And I think we got what we deserved. After you look at the overall game, they're a good team. They got some good players. This is not an easy place to come, so to score 3 goals away from home, that's been very rewarding for the group.
I thought that the goal right on half time really galvanised the best spell of the game just after the break, scoring 2 more. So did Will Jenkins-Davis scoring, did it change your messages to the players at the break match?
Not really. I think we discussed the shape that we played today. It was working up until an individual error. So we stuck with it. We were getting chances. We limited them to a few shots. I know, they came strong towards the end, which is what you would expect. They brought on the big lad at top and just, started it in diag. So that's always going to, cause you problems, long throws. But, I felt we were comfortable seeing that out.
How happy Jake Tabor finally getting off the mark? It feels like he's deserved a goal for his recent performances.
Yeah, him and Brad. I thought it was an outstanding all-round performance from Jake. If you look at their players, they're almost like 6'4" plus, and he turns every average ball into a good ball. Runs the channels really well. It was good that he scored, and he's been a great addition to the team.
You said about all the big players Slough brought on, so you really needed your defence to stand firm, like Ollie Tomlinson, Jack Batten as centre-backs, dealing with those high balls, and character-wise, it's good. Having conceded lots of late goals recently away from home, to see this one out.
Well, it's probably been, my first sticky patch as a manager at a football club, because, the amount of clean sheets we kept last year was a record, and we wanted to get back to that, and the lads showed a real good spirited performance behind the ball, and it's important we keep that up now and make sure we don't get inflated egos by one win. We've got to take this now into Saturday.
You're going to be without your captain on Saturday, but still you've got plenty of reinforcements. You've got the character to try and do it again over Dagenham and Redbridge. You've picked up a bit.
Yeah, we've been quite good in terms of injury wise. A special mention goes to Alex Fisher, because he's had surgery today, so we wish him well from the staff, the players, and hopefully he gets well soon. Obviously Kieran will be out, but we've got Danny back, so I'll be looking forward to seeing him back in a black and white shirt, because we have missed Danny. He's a good leader. He's played a lot of games for the football club, and we'll be able to deal with that. But the squad's been really robust this year. I've been really pleased, because when you look at other clubs, some of the clubs have had injury crisis, and therefore they've had dips in form. So fair play to our lads. They're still standing upright, and it's important we keep marching on.
Congratulations for the win tonight. Thank you.
Thank you very much.